Welcome back, guys. We're 2 minutes in. But yeah, it's a ZVZ and everything is pretty much mirrory as... Yeah, as you can say, like, everything's the same. So let's just start by introducing our two players. Right here, semifinals of the Go4SC2 Cup monthly finals of April. Bottom right hand corner, there he is, from Norway, Mr. Snute for Team Liquid. And top left hand corner, this is from Sweden, Namshar. And yeah, both players pretty much doing the same thing here. As you can see, like, third base also being placed on almost the same second. So it's not that much to actually talk about. We have the Bane nest a little bit earlier for Namshar now, but I'm pretty sure that there's going to be a Bane nest for Snute as well. I would be very surprised if not. At the same time, he's going for more and more links, so he might be the more aggressive player. Yeah, there's the Bane nest. But yeah, if he would be wanting to be the aggressive player, he should have sent the links over already. I mean, maybe this overlord is a little bit misplaced, but he could have just ran past this shadow area right there without being scouted. But yeah, let's take a look at this. We have banelings on the way, but can all these Zerglings actually take out the base before anything happens? Seems like the Zerglings can do so, and Snute just takes out the base. Yeah, trades with one Bane right there, but still, that was a pretty big shot. Yeah, okay, so Banelings are there for Namshar. Banes are being built by Snute as well, and therefore let's just take a look at the other side. Oh, Jones, you should help. You should help. The queen goes down. Oh boy, but I think, yeah, Snute might be back in time, so this is not going to take down the base. Nice connection there with Snute's Bane. And yeah, so the base survives, and this gives a little bit of an edge to Snute. Not just the surviving hatchery, but also, yeah, the worker count is way better for Snute now. Oh, the queen survives. Yeah, and Snute still is there. And after all of this, yeah, it looks like the army's equaled out quite a bit, but we still are ahead with 8 workers for Snute. And he's still trying to deal some damage. We have a lot of Zerglings, some Banes. Snute seems to gather his forces now in front of his... in between his second and his third. He's going for tier 2, also adds the evolution chamber right there. And we have the Roach Ronin incoming. Same thing happens on the other side for Namshar. Roach Ronin is on the way. We have the evo chamber finished already, and +1 range attack is halfway done already. So this... yeah, it's quite a bit of a lead. Yeah, what steps are going to be there next? I mean, Snute is going for 10 more workers, so... yeah, he feels comfortable with what he has. It's enough units to defend. He also has the first roaches on the field. I mean, his tech is quite behind. His, let's say, this +1 attack stuff, you know. There's some sort of a timing window of, like, what is it? 60 seconds, 1 minute, where Namshar is going to have the upgrade advantage. But then Snute has the higher army count, so is it going to matter? Snute also going for the 4th base now. I think Namshar might be going over to the other side and trying to place the 4th base while attacking Snute. And there we go, 4 Zerglings going in, taking out 1 drone, at least 1 drone. But then that's it. So let's go over to the middle of the map where Namshar's units are turning around right that second. So yeah, we have the fourth base for Snute. Namshar is going for his as well. There it is. +2 range attack started for Namshar as well. So he really wants to have the upgrade advantage going. But the question is, what is happening after this? Like, big roach wars, yeah, are a back and forth mechanism somehow. So yeah, even if you have +1 defender's advantage, mostly kind of equals that out somehow by the reinforcements being there earlier. So it really comes down to positions there as well. And yeah, can you really take a position that good against a player like Snute? We don't know. And Snute also like has the army supply at 100. He has 14 more roaches and the higher worker count as well. He could actually just, I mean, yeah, okay, maybe he couldn't. Like, there are all overlords all over the map. I was about to say, like, he could go over and just snipe the fourth, but he can't go there unseen. Therefore, yeah, just forget what I thought about. Okay, Snute is actually walking over and he's going to take out some of the units. He has the army disadvantage, but he has the way higher army count. With Ravages in there as well. Bile's not really hitting that much, but it looks like Snute just has enough at the moment. Now, Defender's advantage also puts Snute into a position where he has 3 bases, top right, top left and bottom left, where reinforcements can actually just yeah, surround him somehow. So he really needs to be careful about his positioning and yeah, doesn't really want to fall for something like that. And also his upgrade is about to finish and he's losing his units right before the upgrade kicks in. That's also not the best timing, I guess, but still Snute is so far ahead in terms of army supply that I'm kind of wondering. But yeah, it seems like he's mostly having his army supply on the way over. A lot of it is in production, so therefore, yeah, he has to step back from this battle. And he goes back in with the next attack. Good concave here for Snute, actually. He's just stutter stepping forward with all these roaches on the right hand side. Biles are raining down on top of everything right there. It seems like Namshar is falling way behind and the base goes down for now. So that's a good shot for Snute already. While taking the 5th base at the right hand side, he also takes down the 4th of Namshar. And yeah, now he has the supply lead. He has the army supply lead, he has worker supply lead, he has the lead in terms of bases, which also, yeah, if you constantly reproduce, this could somehow equal out the defender's advantage, that the units don't need to walk that long until they're in the battle. But you have more bases to build from, so maybe that somehow, yeah, limits the defender's advantage in that case. But yeah, let's see, guys. Snute, yeah, seems like he wants to go in again. He still has a slight disadvantage in terms of upgrades, and also he sees the first lurkers and then turns around. Overseers though are with the army, so he could actually bile them pretty easily. Base is ready on the right hand side to mine from for Snute. Infestation pit and another Hydra den going on, or being built by Snute. Oh, not another. Actually, it's his first one. The other Hydra den I saw was Namshar's. Sorry. Okay. So, yeah. For now, it's just the back and forth. But we also have the Lurker Den coming in for Snute. And we have the Hive Tech. Snute, at the front, Snute is just going back and forth, trying to go into some sort of a location where he can hit something. Yeah, Biles actually take out a lot of these lurkers, but yeah, is it worth sacrificing that much of your army? I'm not sure. What is his transition then? He takes a lot of free shots from all these lurkers in the back. All these lurkers. It's just one left, right? Yeah. Wow. All these one lurkers. But still, it's 5 bases against... Yeah, now it's 4 again, but still. Advantage for Snute. Upgrades are equaled out. And Snute also brings the first Hydra to the battle soon. And yeah. Let's just take a look at this battle. Like, Biles are raining down everywhere. And I think Namshar is not able to go up the choke point, not at all. And Snute will have his Hydras joining, and there you go. They're coming in now. And yeah, Namshar goes back home. Oh, Vipers, interesting. Vipers coming in for Snute. Thing is, do we want to see abducts or do we want to see blinding clouds? Oh, what is that actually? Oh, we have a run by Namshar. Going for the 4th base of Snute. Can he take it out? It seems like he can. Took out 20 workers besides this. Wow, and I almost completely missed that one. Workers going down, so Snute actually falling quite far behind, and now also puts Namshar puts Snute in some sort of a sandwich position and forces him to fight. Also, the base on the right hand side is going to be revealed, and I think Snute needs to fight here, otherwise, yeah, he would fall behind again, and this doesn't look like a fight that Snute is going to win. Like, the base is going down now. He fought back what Namshar had right here in the middle, but still he's losing his base on the right hand side. He's not losing the workers though, which is something at least. But still, Namshar, with this run by and taking out the base, did a really good job. Yeah, and Snute is retaking both of these bases. While we also have Namshar going for the one on the left hand side, so... yeah. It's just a back and forth, guys. Snute, though, not really rebuilding that many workers. Because, yeah, this base is mining still. This one is kind of mined out. Okay, lurkers are there with the 4th and 5th base. And yeah, he at least abducts a unit. I mean, every unit you can abduct is a good unit for Snute. Or in this case, it's a good unit for Snute, since it's going to fall instantly. Oh boy, Snute not really moving his units that much, but most of them survive. Wow, and this is ZVZ, guys. Like, it's so many Ravagers for Snute. How many does he have? 21 Ravagers. That's quite a number. And both players going for +3/+3. We have Borrow incoming. What is that actually? Adept Talents. What? Okay. So Lurker upgrade. I didn't know that picture right here in the production tab. And Namshar takes down the base again. This is so good by Namshar. I mean, how? I mean, Snute is not really on point in terms of scouting there, I feel like. Namshar really has good shot of moving around the map kind of freely. And yeah, sniped this base for the second time now. And Snute is now, okay, let's just take the gold base. Oh boy. Can he fight this? He needs to. He needs to do this. And yeah, he's going for the base on the top center. But he should really take down units, I mean the workers, or take down the base. Because other than this, we have... Okay, Blinding Clad's going down, forcing Namshar to go back home. Base goes down, so we have the roaches doing something. But where is he going next? He's going for the queen. Queen 2 goes down as well. The number of roaches defending there is not enough, I think. But going... I think he could have taken out this base, but he's not going to take out the hive over here. Taking out... Oh, he's sniping out the hydras. Also a good move here. Snute taking good decisions in my opinion. But still, in the meantime, Namshar has Vipers himself. So it's... yeah, it's pretty much equal out all over the place. Only difference is now we have Snute with one base being ahead. And yeah, Blinding Clouds really do a good job here. Oh boy, oh boy. And it looks kind of okay, I think, for Snute here. The Hydras in the back are just dealing with the Overseers, but it seems like they're actually winning the battle right there. And with this, I think we could see another base falling. Also, we could see another base falling to the left hand side then in just a few seconds. So yeah, it doesn't really matter how much he kills as long as he doesn't lose anything. And with the reinforcements coming in now as well, I think Snute is going to go back just a bit more. And then... oh, nice move. Borrow being used. Yeah, this gold base is up for Snute now. Snute actually being ahead in terms of workers again. He wasn't for a long time, but now he is again. And yeah, the army supply also goes to Snute's direction pretty heavily. Some more workers for free. And some more Ravagers incoming for Namshar, but yeah. It's now a supply difference of like 50 army supply, 45, 50. So this is going to be pretty hard to hold, no matter which units you have. Okay, base going down. We have 4 bases for Namshar. Let's say 1.5 is mining. Let's go back to the battle. Okay, and Snute somehow... oh, we have Namshar going into Snute's gold base. But can he take that one out? Oh, all these biles. Wow. Easy shot, easy shot. Good thing. Namshar takes out another base, and it's just back and forth, guys. I'm not sure how long this game should be going on then. We have Snute going for another base at the bottom center. But still, Snute is so far ahead. And I think Snute should go for some run buys. Like, there's 2 queens right here on the left hand side. If you just take like 10 roaches. Maybe that would be too much. I was thinking about 10 roaches, but also this is like 30 army supply. So this would actually do a big difference, but yeah. This fight does as well. GG being called by Namshar. And Snute takes game number 3 after, yeah, about 23 minutes. Wow, I was muted all the time. Wow. I'm so bad. Okay, okay. But yeah, I guess most of you saw what was going on anyways. And you had my voice in your head. And fourth base taken out by Namshar. And behind this he's going for the Spire. Oh, taking on the Roach Warren. Yeah, it's a pretty much exposed position here. No Roach speed, no more Roaches. Roach Warren already being started again by Snute right here in the back, so he knew that this was coming. And also, yeah, Evo Chamber's being taken out. So he's stuck at 1-0 at the moment, building one Evo Chamber for now. And this doesn't really look good for Snute, I guess. Okay, but with this concave you should be fine for now. The thing is, where is everything going? Yes, Namshar is just going in. Does he really get that good of a trade out of this one? It seems like he does. He somehow gets more ahead in terms of army supply. He goes forward now, tries to start a step and focus all these Ravagers, and now we have Namshar just going for it. Snute is trying to surround the Roaches with his workers and some queens from the top side. And yeah, even if he might hold for now, that is not going to be a long-term thing, I guess. Yeah, Biles going down, and always you see when Biles are going down and your opponent is stepping forward instead of backwards, you know what time it is. And yeah, Namshar takes game 2, and therefore we're going to map 3 afterwards. We're here on Neon Violet Square as map 3, bottom right hand corner. Here we go, this is the red Zerg LiquidSnute. And in the top left hand corner, he just equaled out the series. This is Namshar. Both players now going for a fast third. Interesting thing to see. But yeah, what is coming out of this? Like, both players are... it seems like they're playing so standard that it really comes down to be a very, very hard mirror matchup. Yeah. Okay, difference. We have the gold base being taken by Namshar and just the normal base right here by Snute. Other than that, we have speed on the way for Namshar. Snute is not doing such thing. And Namshar is also going for the Binding Nest as the first player. So it seems like Snute is just investing in drones at the moment and some additional Zerglings. Maybe he was expecting Namshar to go for some shenanigans, maybe to snipe the third. Therefore he was building some more Zerglings. But yeah, didn't happen. And now we have... okay, Roach Warren for Snute. I like that one. Like, Snute has the Roach Warren right there when the Banes are arriving, so I guess he's not going to have that much of a big problem with it. Yeah, queens are setting up, and there was a follow. Let me just check for that real quick. Yeah. No attack yet. We have the Banes incoming. Lord Seth 23. Thanks for the follow, man. That's nice to have. And now let's take a look at all these Banes trying to do as much damage as they can. And it seems like... Okay, one queen goes down there in the end. But is this worth it? 3 workers? I'm not sure. If we know what's coming behind this, like it's a lot of roaches right now. Oh boy, what's going on? What? Was there a host? Is there a host? What? Oh man, I can't say, but according to the number of people being here instantly, it might be base trade hosting. If so, I'm happy about it. Thank you, fine sirs. So I'm trying to entertain all you people from base trade or from somewhere else. I guess it's base trade though. Yeah. We have all these links here by Namshar trying to get into the 3rd base, trying to deal as much damage as possible. But as we see, all these roaches really having the power to defend this push. 7 workers went down in the meantime. We have no additional base going down for Namshar besides this. So we end up at 44 workers for both players. Namshar has more army supply, but yeah, what's it worth if it's just Zerglings who are dying? And now we stabilize somehow, and Snute instantly puts down 11, 12, 13 drones. Like, if it was nothing. Oh wow, a lot of stuff is going on. I'm really thankful for this, but I maybe come to that in the break afterwards, if that's okay with you guys. Yeah, Snute going in the back right here, scouting if there's anything going on. Maybe he wants to set up some sort of run by, but yeah, you see these 2 roaches are really doing a lot of stuff. Namshar going into the 3rd base now with some roaches, and the force of Snute looks pretty small, so this could actually be a good thing for Namshar. And we see Snute has to pull his drones to try to defend here, and is this actually enough to hold, or isn't it? I think it looks pretty good for Namshar to pull through here. There's some sort of, building placement which denies walking through pretty easily, but yeah, as you see, all these roaches take out everything, and it seems like Namshar has a pretty good spot here. Reinforcements now coming in for Snute. Oh wow, he actually didn't take out the base now. I'm kind of surprised, to be honest. But still, 16 workers went down. On the other hand, Snute is still far ahead. Okay, so let's just take a look at this, guys. Zerglings going to the right-hand side. Snute, yeah, it's just running against them. We have the 4th base for Namshar actually right here. And the gold base still stands. So Namshar with way less workers than Snute, yeah, kind of like has the same income. Yeah, number 1 because he just took out a lot of workers, but also it's the gold base doing a really good job. And Snute now goes for the 4th base himself right here at the gold base location. We have +2 starting for both of them. Roach speed incoming for Namshar. Wow, and it's so much stuff, guys. I really have to catch up on that on the break. But let me say thanks. In general, just thank you, guys. Okay, these are some Zerglings. Still waiting for some sort of run by. Maybe if Snute goes out to the map, then we might want to see... Or Namshar might want to send them in. I mean, there's nothing to defend right here except for 1 queen. Main base, there's 1 queen. But is there any additional tech going on? Yeah, it doesn't seem like it is. We have the hive lair tech over here. Yeah, and it's just roaches all over the place. It's not really anything else. Just roaches, some Ravagers here and there. Some more Ravagers for Snute, but yeah. Both are at +1 as well. Snute though has the second Evo chamber, as you can see, and is also researching +1 armor. But oh boy, we have Namshar going for the gold base of Snute, and down it goes. Wow, I missed that for a bit there while talking about upgrades. Yeah, and that puts Namshar in a pretty good position again. Not only does he have the better army supply at the moment, I don't think that the +1 armor is really being that beneficial for Snute that he can take on a way bigger army. But on the other hand, if I think about it, 12 supplies, just 4 roaches? Nah. So maybe it's not going to matter that much, but still, let's take a look at this. And also all these violet squares. You don't want to run through them, guys. Yeah, and Snute is now actually trying to hit into this. He has the better upgrades with the 1 additional armor upgrade available at the moment. But can he deal with the numbers? He has more biles coming down, so he can maybe force Namshar to go out of position a little bit more, or force him into a position that he likes more. But yeah, as I say this, Snute just falls back home. Still Snute? Oh, Snute took the base in the back, which you see almost never. So this is some sort of something that seems like desperation, but let's go back to the fight, guys. But is it going to happen? Snute is actually trying to build some sort of a concave, but he's not really getting in there. Okay, the Ravager in the violet square survives just for 1 more second. And Snute is just trying to go after Namshar. And all these biles. It's just raining fire all over the place. Snute trying to go for some sort of a run by there on the right hand side, trying to phalanx all the army. And Namshar is actually fighting into this. Why is he doing so? There's no counter aggression going on here anywhere, and this puts Snute now in a way better position than I thought he would ever have in this game again. And it looks pretty good for Snute to take out the base and still having the better army and win this. Okay, we have Midas starting for Namshar. Okay, Namshar is going for Midas. He has another base on the left hand side, so the gold base was not. He mined a lot from it. Let's put it that way. And still, we have the Midas incoming. We have nothing to fight the air for Snute at the moment. There's no Hydra Den. There's no Midas. There's very few queens in the back, I guess. But I think this just forces Snute now to fight with all he has right here. He should stutter step forward with all the Ravagers, trying to take out all the roaches, and he does exactly that. We have all the Midas. The Midas are dealing some damage. It's not that much because the number of Midas is kind of low, but still, yeah, he's trying to do that much. Nice vials going down on top of all those lavas, trying to all these eggs actually it is. And now Snute is trying to trade as much as possible, I think. He still has the higher army count. He's going in. Namshar just has very few roaches left. And what is Snute building? 4 queens, so every base has a queen building. And he's going for Hydras right there. So even if he loses all of his forces right here, and I think he did good trades with the roaches he had left and all the Ravagers. And now we have a 4 base situation. Yeah, Snute has this one as a 4th base, which is, yeah, kind of like more or less a production facility. On the other hand, he's going for queens and hydras, and queens and hydras, as we all know, are pretty nice against Midas. And he's even going for spores. Yeah, there we go. Oh, the Midas are actually trying to take on all these hydras, and he took out a lot of hydras right there. So now we have all these queens, and I mean, taking out hydras is kind of easier since they have the lower hit points, but with queens being there, a lot of them, and also having a lot of energy, transfuses being available, Yeah, and also, yeah, spores are smart right there, as you know. And now Snute goes for another attack. All of his roaches are on the way over to the other side, while we have the queens trying to defend against the Midas. But let's take a look at this as well. Taking out this base, yeah, will be an easy thing for Snute, I guess. The Midas, yeah, not really doing that much over here. But yeah, the base goes down. And the gas does as well. All these queens, I mean, you have so much energy. Why don't you put 2 creep tumors down here? These queens are out of position for ages right now. They're not moving at all, but if they want to, they would be very slow. Yeah, some Hydras are with the army, so even... I think... yeah, this is it, guys. I think Snute got it. He's also retaking the gold base. This base on the left-hand side is not going to really help Namshar that much. Takes out some more drones, but queens are near. Can't really fight with that. And Namshar is really just massing roaches now, trying to mass, but yeah, his supply count is way lower. Midas are in the back though, taking out some more workers. 7, 8. So Midas are doing some work. 10 workers going down. But now he loses one of the Midas, and let's go over to the other side again where Snute is going to push into, what is it, like the 3rd base at the moment. Base goes down, and as we take a look at the army, it's just overwhelming Namshar. So GG being called by the Swede, and yeah, LiquidSnute takes the 2-1 victory right here.